Why, hello everybody, it's Joycelina and we are back playing Rimworld. And last time we got some new folk, so we got Fugly and Xavier have come in to the colony. I have it paused right now, and one of the things we need to do is change their name. So they are no longer going to be called Fugly. Great, because I really don't want to be saying that all season long. We had a request from Sergeant Fully. Did not specify what gender, so Sergeant Foley, you are now a pretty lady who right now does not have a shirt. We'll try to solve that. So that's your new nickname. That is our new Sergeant Foley. I did not get any other name requests, so I am going to use an old standby, a former just vanilla gamer that I haven't seen her in a long time. Definitely do miss her, but we will add Franny to the colony. Welcome, Franny. Appreciate having you. So her title is recruiter. She is a recruiter. So I might have to change my name to Dork-alina because I'm such a dork. I put in these to make my nice freezer here, but instead I have the cold side pointing to the outside, similar to when you were a kid and you left the front door open and your mom's like, what are you trying to do? Cool the outside? Like in the middle of summer and the air conditioning is blasting inside your house and they get mad. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do, is to cool the outside. So we are going to go ahead and destroy that. Fortunately, Malicina's construction level is not quite up to level 4. So those did not yet get built. So we will come under the temperature screen and we'll put those in and see about getting those put in. We need to put in a corpse pile. So we'll do that off where people won't see it. They won't be passing by it all the time and making sad faces and getting really upset. So we'll clear all. Oh, how did it know? Did I tell it to do that? Wonk, wonk, wonk. Okay, so allow colonist corpse, allow rotten, allow fresh. Yes, perfect. Priority, make this preferred. And that's where they're going to go. So hopefully somebody will come up and haul away India here, who was chasing Franny. So Franny came in, she was running away, and she was being chased by India. So we had to put India out of her misery. Let's speed things up a little. Try to speed up the gameplay, but not speed up my speaking. I am notorious for talking too fast, so yeah, working on that. Franny failed while constructing a bridge. Hopefully that won't happen too often. As you notice throughout here, there's a lot of swampland, and so we build bridges around that or over that, and that allows us to build walls or to have the flooring, have the rooms enclosed. Cargo pods. Jump to location. What'd you send us? Ooh, a fine meal. 4 fine meals. One for everybody except somebody is not going to get a fine meal. I'm sorry for the one person who gets left out. You snooze, you lose. You know, that happens in a lot of families. If somebody gets good food, but there's always somebody who doesn't get to it fast enough. That's going to be the case in here. So yeah, we're going through the night. I don't know if I have set up. Yeah, I haven't set up Franny and her work conditions. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then I will be back in a bit. Okay, so I've got them all set up here. Sergeant Foley, I have primarily working on cooking. And even though she has a flame for the hunting, it's not her best skill. So I've gone ahead and kept it where it's at. So Yahtzee's going to do that most of the time. Cooking is the big thing for Sergeant Foley. And then secondary will be doing some plant cutting when possible. And then if nothing else is going on between those two, she'll do construction. With Franny, Franny's primarily going to be wardening, so one of our best wardeners along with Malicina. So she's an 11 in that, and then construction right now just because she has a burning passion for it and we are doing a lot of constructing. So I'm going to want her to focus on that before doing the other things. Then the next thing is she is going to be doing some cooking. So both her and Sergeant Foley are new cooks. That will be their big jobs. And so we've taken Yahtzee off of that. And then when she's not cooking, if she doesn't have anything to cook, go ahead and hunt. And then if there's no cooking and hunting to do, then she can go ahead and go cleaning. I'll need to watch out because I still don't have a designated hauler and cleaner. So it's really dependent on whether or not there's anything else for them to be doing. So we'll take a look and we'll keep an eye on that. If things start to get really dirty, I might have to go through and reprioritize somebody to either start hauling or start cleaning so that things get cleaned up. And so with that, we will keep going. Oh, and I noticed I didn't have anything to be researched. So I put in smithing as something to be researched if anyone gets around to it. So currently we have Sergeant Foley has that as a number 5, and then Malicina has that as a number 6 priority. Not a huge priority right now because, again, we're starting things off, and so it's mostly about building. We've got some nice leathers going in here, so we'll need to create a stockpile for those items as well. So now that we have this area cleared out, let's go ahead and put in some animal sleeping spots so they will stop sleeping in our rooms, making them dirty. That is for sure. And then we're also going to want to bring down the power so that we can get a light in there. What was that? Something over here I didn't see. Oh, we'll have to worry about that in a second. Idle. How do I have idle villagers or colonists? I have no idea. Means I need to be putting more stuff together. It's probably because I don't have a place to haul all this stuff, for one thing. And I haven't. They're building faster than I can put together what it is I want them to build. So we'll go ahead and do that. So visitors, do we have them or did they come and go? They must have come and go already. So unhappy nudity is on Sergeant because she would like a shirt and we don't have one. Minor break risks are probably because she doesn't have a shirt. Hunter lacks a range weapon. Franny. So Franny, I have you set to hunting, but I don't have a gun for you yet. Well then, let's take you off of that until you do have one. Do you have a weapon at all? No, you do not. Here, equip a steel knife until we get you a gun. So I'm going to slow things down because everything's moving so fast and I don't have anything that I'm speeding things up. We need to chop some wood. So that is one of the things that's causing problems. So we'll come down and under orders, say chop wood. So we're going to want to chop lots of wood. That should keep our plant cutters really busy for eons. And now we're going to want to create a place to actually call our storage house, just where all of this stuff is just going to be dumped. So we'll come along here and along here. We'll build that, and I'm going to need a wall or two for the support for the ceiling. So we will go ahead and do that, set that up. That should be a good start. Oh, and I've got some food here. Hey, you, get taken. So, oh, and these got built. Fantastic. Frelia, if you're up and about, can you please come haul these? Thank you. So we have these put in now. A Dork-alina thing to do is to put in the cooling system and then not actually make it a freezer. So we'll need to make sure we have this down. We're going to want to set one to 30 and then the other one to 28 degrees. And I'm looking right here. Again, I do Fahrenheit. I know for some of you, you have no idea what that means. That's kind of how I feel about your all Celsius. I could set this to Celsius. And there's actually a mod, and maybe I'll install it where it will show both. But I do not have any context around Celsius and really what is considered hot, what is considered cold. What's familiar to me is Fahrenheit, and so that's what we're doing that. So we're setting that below freezing. These items should freeze. In fact, it has it down to 54 degrees already, and that should work its way down. If not, we'll have to create a third one. So it's dependent on how big this room is, also how much energy I have. So it looks like they have excess grid, so we have enough power needed. So it's just a matter of why it's not going down, or if it's just taking a while. Oh, look, it's down to the 45, indoors 43. So it's working slowly. And that should get in there and things will start freezing, and it extends how many days until it spoils. So that will be useful. I am not sure why we aren't cooking meals. Oh, because we have it pause at 15. So I guess we have enough. That was actually when we had 3 people. So let's go ahead and bump that up now that we have more. So we want 3 a day. You know, let's do 5 a day. So let's do 25 total. So 5 for each one. So they usually use around 3 a day. Maybe that's where the 15 came from. But I think because we have the capability, let's make a few more. I don't know if we have anyone, if we wanted to do fine meals, if we even have capacity to do that. We don't want to do that. We do until we have. So do that until we have 20. And that will get some of this to work. Now I can't make the fine meals without meat. And so I want to look what animals, oh, these are my animals. Monkey is still not doing well. I hope he's getting better. Where are you at, Monkey? Well, how's your health? You got really cut up by India, let me tell you. You're in extreme pain. Your head, your left clavicle, your torso, your shoulder, your left arm, your left humerus that was not funny. Yeah, so it's going to take you a little while to heal up, but I guess it's the wildlife I want to see. Wow, we've got a lot of things. Look at all the monkeys. He's going to kill us some monkeys. The reason I'm doing this now, they don't provide very much meat, but one of the things about killing the monkeys is that our hunter will get practice in shooting, and so that will help increase their shooting goal. We're not desperate for food, so if I was really desperate and needed food right away, I'd go for some of the larger animals so we'd get big pieces of meat, big chunks being butchered up. Oh, that's what we need to do. So we built the electric stove. Do we have any of the bills on the electric stove? No. Can I copy the bills from here? Can I? That's paste. How do I copy? Well, that's not very helpful to have a paste if I don't have a copy. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to recreate these bills. Simple meal. Do until you have... what did we say, 25? And then... cook a fine meal. Do until you have... let's say 20. That's good enough. And then we can deconstruct this and build our butcher spot. Well, we want to put our butcher spot up here, which means in the morning we want to move and uninstall this bed and reinstall it over here. So who's, let me see. Relations with the Orange Cliff have changed from -20 to -30. Natural tendency to reach -80 over time. Relationships with self-determining concord of the Alunt has changed. So over time, we just automatically lose goodwill with people that we are neutral with until they get to a certain, it's not an accessible spot. I thought we made an accessible spot. Allow rotten, allow fresh, and equality. Anyway, so you naturally get a tendency to have them dislike you. Okay, let me allow colonists. No. Allow stranger corpses. Yes, allow human. Well, isn't a human like stranger? Wouldn't that be human? I don't know. Confusing. Okay, well, somebody. Franny, what are you doing? Butchering. Okay, oh, that's right, because I have a butcher spot. You must be going up and getting the dead monkeys. Yahtzee's out here shooting at them. And let's see. I'm hoping that that increased your shooting, right? With each shot, it goes up a little and a little. So you're already up to 13. Don't hit Franny. That would be bad. It's awfully quiet. And it concerns me when it's quiet. Okay, so I shifted some of the things, and now I'm not getting any construction going on. Franny, you have it as a 2 above wardening, and there shouldn't be anyone you're wardening. So what in the world are you butchering and cooking for? Work. Franny. Cooking is a 3. Oh, do I have portions of it on a 2? No, that's all 3. Construct. 2? Is it because plant cutting is not getting done? You're not cutting the trees. I need more plant cutters. Okay. Who we're gonna bump up? Malicina, let's go ahead and bump you up to a 2 on the plant cutting. We need to get some of this done. Thanks. Let's speed things up. That's why nothing's happening. We've been going in slow motion. It's slow motion. Okay, so Franny's still cooking and cutting up some meat. And then, oh, she's doing the butchering, and then Sergeant's making the meals, which is nice. Oh, now Sergeant's finally cutting some stuff down. So once we have a few of them, okay, that's all I needed. I needed a start here. Now, Malicina, get off the plant cutting. Get off the plant cutting and start actually building. There you go. Now you're hauling. Why are you hauling and not building? Now you're hauling again. What in the world have I done? What did I do? Okay, let's pull out hauling. Malicina. Construction is a 3. There's nothing in hauling that is a 2. So why is construction... Oh, I only have part things. Well, let's turn everything to a 3 then. See, now, Franny has that as a 2, which is before cooking, which is all 3. So why wasn't Franny building? Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. I have no idea why Franny didn't get to any of the construction items. So I'm going to bump these all up by 1. Wrong way. Bonk, 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 bonk. And we'll do the same with Malicina. Just bump everything, everything up by 1. And then she should get to it. Because right now, I definitely need the construction to be done. What was that? Cargo pods. Yay! What do we get? Ooh, muffalo wool. Why, thank you. We could use that. I don't have a place to store it inside, so it's going to rot away if I'm not careful. Because I'm not getting my storage area done. Here, I want a copy of this right there. Partly for symmetry and partly for making sure that it doesn't fall in on us. Thank you, Malicina, thank you. This will be so helpful to have a place to store all of this that's in anything that rots. Now the chunks can stay outside because they don't rot away. They could stay out here, but the wood will begin to rot over time. You can see in this one. So, but the steel doesn't even have it. The sandstone chunks, I mean, really, they won't rot over time, even though they do have a durability here. That won't happen. Okay, oh, and you know what? I didn't put doors in. Dork-alina. Forgetting the doors. Door. I know, it's not symmetrical. It's going to drive you guys crazy, isn't it, here? You, cancel. Cancel you. There. How's that? Better? And we'll put one more door right in there. Minor break risk on Franny and Sergeant Foley. I'm not worried about that. Oh, need batteries. Well, I'm not putting batteries in without a place to put them. So one of the things we can do is add on to this area, just a small bit, a place to put in some batteries. Here I definitely want to put in a floor if possible. And then we'll insert the batteries in there once that's done. I need to put in a zone here, put in a large stockpile. So in this, we're going to clear all. Yeah, I don't know why it's saying that. Clear all. No corpse. No foods. We do want manufactured raw resources. Stone blocks? No. Wood, yes. And then items, yes. Weapons, yes. Apparel, yes. Buildings. Oh, whatever that is, yes. Art, product, furniture, yes. Those can go in there as well. Chunks can stay outside, and definitely no corpse in there, please. No corpses. And I'm not going to worry about light in there because people aren't going to be in there enough to make them upset and dissatisfied with the lighting. Because that is a debuff that people will get for being in the dark. They really don't like that. This might be something on Sergeant Fully, who's saying, unsightly environment, miter plane slept in the heat, sweaty, awful bedroom. A spacious interior, though, quite comfortable and low expectations. So, was Sergeant Fully the one that was jealous? Yes. So, the fact that she doesn't have a buff saying that she's got the ugliest or that somebody has something nicer, so hers is approximately the same. I'm going to, at least because we don't have all of our infrastructure for electricity, I'm not going to go ahead and put in air conditioners for the rooms, so I will give her a passive cooler as well. And I'm hoping that eventually people will go through and refuel those now that we have plenty of wood. And I'm not asking them to build anything else, so that should hopefully get done. Oh, you know what I forgot to do is take wood out of here. Don't put wood in there. Watch them. Now everyone's going to haul down here. Yahtzee must have done all his hunting. Oh, what is this? Let's go ahead and allow those. They're starting to get down a little bit. A caravan request. A nearby settlement, Whitefield, contacts you with a special trade request. They would like to purchase rhinoceros leather of 150. In return, they offer Doomsday rocket launcher and a recurve bow masterwork worth 1,165 silver. Request expires after 22 days. Well, I'm not sure that we are armed well enough to go after rhinoceri, and I don't know how far away these folks are. Generating the planet. Have we not gone and looked at the actual planet? So they're over here, and we are here. How many days does that take? From here to there. 2 days. Yeah, well, we don't have the items. So you know what? Wasn't this the... What was this? This was a certain... Well, here. Go away, waypoints. Escape. You are... I'm trying to remember what you are. Oh yeah, the Resurrection Mech Serum. Known threat to enemies. Now in the last episode, I was saying, oh, we're going to avoid that because we don't know who the enemies are, and they might also have turrets. They will not have turrets unless it said so. So it only has the 2 enemies. So we might next time be interested in doing that. For now, though, it has been yet again a very quiet episode. We haven't had any raids. It makes me very concerned what's going to be coming up because we've had so much time to build on things that the game is now thinking that we are fully ready and capable for a more sizable raid. So with that, I am going to sign off, and I will say see you next time.